Hi Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here, going from the 7th through to the 13th of July. Hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you good. I'll tell you what, the weather, how's the weather going where you are? Because it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. You know, today's nice and sunny, but yesterday, and I'm in the south of France, near the Mediterranean, and it's not warm. Let's put it that way. It's just not warm. So, I was wondering what the weather's like in yours. Have you noticed it's a little bit freaky? A little bit freaky? Could have something to do with the energies more than anything else. Let's just see what's going on for you today. Okay, so we've got the overall energies here. Karmic message on your relationship side, financial side, influence from your universe, influence from your past self, your future self, and the general outcome or the lesson that needs to be learnt this sort of week. Taurus, let's go in for you. Light the fuse. Let's go. I'm getting that. I've been seeing it in your daily readings over on TikTok. Like it's been building up slowly but surely. And this week here is if you're planning on doing anything, if you're planning on starting a business, going for a job, moving, buying a house, anything like that. Or just generally sort of like, moving on in an affair or a situation in your life that deals with the material world, I'll go on and get it. On the emotional side, it's more sort of like, go, as in sort of like release and allow to live and enjoy. That's the sort of thing that's coming through here. Yeah, Ace of Cups, go. Whatever it is, just go and do it, Taurus. This is it, light the fuse and let the rocket explode. Not explode, but take off. That's what I'm saying. Take off. On your relationship side here, I think this is where the universe is trying to bring in lots of fun, lots of connections with people in different ways, but not necessarily that you foresee. That sort of like it brings in nice surprises. You're sitting down and someone brings you a nice cupcake or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And on your karmic path here, it's now time to open up and flower. And we saw this about sort of like 4, 5, maybe 6 weeks ago as well. And it seems to be a prelude for things to the future of opening up your emotions. And in your past self here, the past self is just sort of saying, go forward. And your future self here is go forward. It really is sort of like going forward into joy. And I think the understanding you're getting this week is this sort of sensation that when you get this work-play ethic balance in your life, things work a lot better for you. And it's like an understanding within you, and certainly within your relationship side, sort of saying, I have to give honest time to various things because that makes my material life, my job, my business and my projects work a lot easier. 9 of Wands here for your karmic path. It's very solid. Is that what we said? It was very solid. I think we said that. It is very solid. It's got this sort of like, you're now learning. Okay, so the 8 of Wands behind there, those healthy boundaries, is like you taking that one wand and going off on a journey, and this is your journey of discovery of love. And that's what the overall energy is about. And it's sort of saying, here, and not what not to do, is it, more than anything else. The universe is giving you the Knight of Pentacles, ready to start sowing those seeds. This is like investing in your future more than anything else. And this is what I mean about the overall answer that comes out of it, sort of saying, knowing about that work-play balance and realizing how it can be very beneficial to you. And I think this is where you're looking at a much longer term sort of plan more than anything else. And you get the Page of Wands from your past self. Page is all about learning. It's learning to be a knight, basically. It's learning how to use your passions with other people. I think you've understood that in relationships. And now it's a case of like applying it in a knightish style, which is what the universe is bringing into. And it's a Knight of Pentacles, so it works really well for you. It's all about you know, earth and sort of growth and stuff like that, which is what you really enjoy. The past self here, as I was saying, like sort of don't look back, go forward. And this is because you've got to explore those sort of passions in life. And in front of you, you've got, yeah, this is go forward, the evident path. There's only one cup giving you the good stuff. And where is that cup? It's on the overall energies. So it's really playing really nicely for you at the moment. You get the Five of Pentacles out the top. This is that lesson here about being careful not to ignore or not to nourish your relationships on a personal level. And that could be as simple as going out for a walk, you know, with a friend, or even going out for a walk with yourself just to go and discover something, you know, that sort of thing. I think there's this sort of element where you need to have this sort of like balance between downtime and uptime, as it were. You know, uptime being the physical fun and downtime being the sort of like emotional, spiritual fun. And I think this is where you're discovering that, and only you can discover that. That's why you're a little bit out in the cold here. And I think you have been laden a lot in your workspace, and it's obliged you to sort of pull a little bit out of the personal relationship side. And pulling slightly out of the personal relationship side has not shut you out in the cold, but certainly set you apart in a way in certain degrees. But this has been a blessing for you, because then you can see the wood clearly, for you know, from the trees. And this is where you can see the situation in a really clear way. It's very nice, actually. There's no pressure on this side at all. It's just an enjoyment and discovering your pathway. Let's see what's going on your financial side. Your karmic path here, it's like a whip. You know, like when you're whipping something, you get this initial thing where the whip goes back before it actually goes forward. And this is that's happening here on the karmic path. It's almost as if like you're taking a step back to make a great leap forward. That's what it seems like. And it's on your karmic path to do that. And it could be a case of, say, like getting a new job and moving into a flat that may be a little bit less homely as the flat you had before, but because you've had to move into a new area, it's a new job, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket and stuff like that. So you're taking a sort of downsizing to get, you know, so you can put a bit of money aside as well. So then you can then kind of go, actually, I want that house there. You know, that sort of thing's going on. The universe is straight up and there's no messing. Owning it, basically, and it's helping you to own that pathway, and it's backing you up. It's sort of like helping your whip to really get some potential or some kinetic energy going within your life. And it is movement. There is movement on your financial side. There is no doubt about it. There is definite movement going on there. On your past self, this is the same thing. It's curving in here to this Ace of Cups. I think it's a bit of a case of living a dream, living what you want to live, sort of thing. And in your future self, time to shine. Time to shine and open up. I said it was on the relationship side as opening up, and you can see that there, and I think you're opening up to yourself. But on your financial side, it's also opening up to the joy of success. The joy of success. The understanding for the week, what comes out of this week, is more sort of a case of learning to trust the work that you've done, and you can let it roll for a while. So once you've got things in motion, you're going to have things happening for you in the physical material world without you having to push too much. And that gives you that space to concentrate, or at least explore the spiritual and emotional side of life. Chariot. Yeah, it's going, getting it. That's that whip. Is he carrying a whip? No, he's not. He's carrying a staff. But it's like that's what it's like. You're sort of like, you're not hitting the horses. I'd never, and these are not horses, by the way. They're more like Sphinx. And this is more like a spiritual sort of thing more than anything else. And it's a spiritual victory as well. And it's coming in quickly because you've got this opportunity to trust in what is going on around you. The Nine of Cups from the universe, I think this is very solid. This gentleman here is basically, he knows what these cups are all about. and he's very sort of sure about his position and can advise you. And I think the universe is really trying to help you here to choose wisely that cup, the thing that really makes you go, you know. And from the past self, you get a Page of Pentacles. So from both of your past, you have been learning a lot. You've been learning a lot about your passions, your spirit, your emotions, on your emotional side, and on your physical side, you've been learning about putting in the processes, the physical processes, so things start really working for you more than anything else. Out the top, this is you flowering, as I say, out the top. This is you exploring that cup there, and this is also about you, maybe a new job here, opening up a new career path or a new business or a new project, whatever it is. You're coming together with a plan that you've got, with a plan of someone else, or a plan of a business, you know, working with someone else, or even working with the bank that goes into business with you in a way. And out the top here, you get the 10 of Pentacles. You've got everything on your physical side, your material side, and the lesson that was sort of like knowing you can trust that abundance that you have within you will then compensate for that. And that's where it's going to give you that space to learn on that sort of side more than anything else. Let's just have a look what's going on the Light Seers card. Very beautiful opportunities for you today. Real self-satisfying opportunities this week to actually learn a lot. From in the overall energies, Ace of Cups with the Temperance cards. I don't think you have to be patient. I don't think the overall energy is saying to be patient. I think it's almost as like you've been patient, or the energy's been patient with you because it knows you've had a lot on your plate. Therefore, your love or your emotional side, there is a lot of patience for you because it's like, it's sort of understanding that you've had a lot on your plate. There's also a case of turning negative into positive, night into day, as it were, seeing life for what it really is. And I think this is where the overall energies are bringing it in for you. With the, look at that, owning your pathway. With the 9 of Wands, you get the King of Wands. This is beautiful. This is you. That's the king there going off on his journey, because he's had a lot of information, internal information, a lot of clarity with the 8 of Wands that is behind it, and he's going off on his journey, and you should be owning it. You really should be owning it. It should be obvious where you're going. Yeah, there's a bit of a transition, and this week is the transition, but there's going to be a lot of fun, I think, adapted into all of this. With the Knight of Pentacles, you get the 7 of Wands. 7, number of revelation for me, revealing something to you, and what it's doing is revealing your inner strength, so you can then sort of plant your seeds of your happiness of tomorrow. That's what it's encouraging within your life, no doubt about it, to invest in your future happiness and the future happiness around you. And this is it from your past. Once you start playing with these passions here and start going forward, there is a lot of communication. There's a lot of communications of emotions, of love and stuff like that. You're revealing yourself in a way. And because you're revealing yourself, people can then sort of kind of say, hey, Taurus, you know, I've been wanting to say this to you, and I now notice you're in a position in order to talk about it, you know. And that's where the offering of love comes out of it all, because you get engaged with your passions more than anything else, you know. So with the 7 of Cups, yes, this offering, and it does come from your past, so it's obviously someone you know, I think, more than anything else. And then with the 7 of Cups, the evident path, the revelation, the realization, is the Lover's card. And this is helping you to fall in love again. If you're looking for a relationship, yeah, falling in love. If you're already in a relationship, you know what it's like, I know what it's like, we all know what it's like. When you're in a really good relationship, you keep falling in love with that person and discovering another layer, as it were. And I think this is the evident path where people are discovering another layer in you, and it's helping, you know, it's helping people to fall in love with you because you're starting to love yourself. This is what you should be doing this week. With the 5 of Pentacles, you get the 2 of Wands. Yes, you're on a plan, and we can see that plan, that evident path. You know, that's what it's all about. It's all about love, and you're really passionately getting involved in it, getting on with it, sorry. But this is a plan from inside you. This is that realization of knowing that what you've got to nurture in order to help your physical side, because you've got the Four of Wands on the other side as well. So you obviously, this coming together on your physical side, on your material side, job, business and projects, is helping you to give you space on your emotional and relationship side. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles with the Chariot card. This is super victorious. Whatever you're doing, Taurus, keep doing it. Even if you haven't got success yet, keep doing it, because it's coming in quickly. If you slow down, it will come in a lot slower. I wouldn't stop. I would keep ploughing on, as it were, but trusting in the work that you've already done. So then, therefore, the mechanics, the wheels of fortunes will just turn in your favor as you go along. Four of Wands, wanting to come out, desperately wanting to come out again on this side. So this is the universe here is bringing in this great offering for you, this victory, and it's helping because you've put in motion your victory, and it's taking you into a new paradigm, taking you to a whole new level. And you've created this luck with the Page of Pentacles, that he's holding aloft that Ace of Pentacles there, you know. And now you know the steps you need to take in order to get to the prize, the star. Hierophant, very spiritually learned person. It's almost as if you're teaching people. Maybe this is to do with a job offering. It could be like a manager or a director or someone who's helping others to explore their life, teaching them to explore their life, or explaining to them how the possibilities of them exploring their life. Really, really good. Absolutely phenomenal, really. And with the Four of Wands, like you've got down here, the universe is bringing in a lot of stuff, and you've got to use your intuition, your spider sense, as it were, to work out what that Ace of Pentacles is all about, where that opportunity is for you this week. And really, as I say, whatever you've been doing, Taurus, keep doing it, because it's going to bring out some beautiful stuff. With the Ten of Pentacles, you're getting the Ace of Swords. Really, really good stuff for you here, Taurus. You know, 3 aces. There's a lot of victory cards going on here, Taurus, and it is all for you. There is no doubt about it. It's all for you. So whatever you're doing, Taurus, just keep doing it. There's great victories and crowning moments coming out because you've put in the good work, basically. Absolutely lovely reading, really good for you. Hope you have a fantastic and very productive and an emotionally exploring week, Taurus. I will see you soon, over here or wherever. In the meantime, thanking you for all your support that you give to this channel through the YouTube system. And in the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.